Hey, what's going on everybody? Craig here from Video Juice. We are back with episode 9 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. I cannot believe we only have 5 episodes left. It seems like yesterday the season started and we're just after blowing through it with how good it is, or has been so far. Last time on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. we had Nathaniel come back. He broke Daisy's half-sister out of Afterlife. We went to Afterlife, found Jiaying, young Jiaying, and a young Gordon, and they helped to fix Yo-Yo. Yo-Yo is now Yo. She's just a speedster. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Nathaniel seems to be collecting Inhumans for himself, or to put the powers in someone else and create an army, or other people I should say. Yeah, and then Yo-Yo saved the day, and then everything got reverted. Or not reverted, but whatever they didn't work, and the drive jumped out anyway. So God knows where they are, God knows what's happening. And we did have a Q&A. We didn't get any questions for the Q&A. I did pose a question about what did you think Nathaniel was doing with the powers. Was he taking them for himself, or was he creating an army? Most of you in the comments agreed that he was just trying to create an army. He was going to give them to other people. You know, it doesn't really make a lot of sense for him to take them for himself. He seems content with Daisy's powers, and he wants to create anarchy and chaos, and giving other people inhuman powers and creating this little army of superpowered beings would help him create anarchy a hell of a lot more than just him having it, you know, because him having it, regardless of how powerful he is, if he's taken down, it's done, you know. So I'd say it's pretty much going to be other people. And then if they do a little time jump, which they're definitely going to do some sort of a time jump because they jumped out at the end, but doing that will allow some of his plan to have come to fruition. So very excited. Yeah. Oh, if any of you want to participate in the Q&A for next week, tweet at us, hashtag AOSQA. You can do it down below. You can do it on Twitter, or you can do it in the Facebook post with your question or opinion or talking point or whatever that you want featured in the recap of next video. After this episode, I will pose another question that you can answer if you want to in the comments below. If you want any of your answers featured specifically in the recap, tweet it or hashtag it AOSQA as well. Get all the questions and stuff in before the next episode airs. And without further ado, I didn't really talk about May's powers last episode in the discussion afterwards about the range on her powers. Now, I didn't really know what I forgot to discuss it, but it's cool. They obviously have done it for a reason, you know. It's a cool little evolution of the powers. What it's going to be used for, I don't know, but they definitely have something planned for it, you know, like with the whole Chronicom detector thing was pretty cool, so it's probably just an extension of that, but I'm excited to see where they go with this new evolution of the powers. So, yeah. Anyway, let's check out the new episode.
Anyone want to fill me in on that?
Oh, fuck! Oh! Back to, is it season 6? Intro?
But we're trapped in a time storm. Are you just taking unrelated words and putting them together?
No, Bugsy, this is real. It's just like Simmons said. We're 94 kilometers away.
Mac!
Oh!
I can't see!
Oh!
I can't see!
Hey, any idea what just hit us?
Oh, Mac!
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Just deal with the Quinjet.
I'll help her.
He better not be permanently blind.
Way out of here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not good.
Is that supposed to...
Oh shit, we're getting a Groundhog Day. I thought about it a second before it happened. It didn't seem like that long of a
I've got damage to
stretch
our
before she
systems.
went
Trying
back.
to get a read on our location.
We got the intro again. I love it. So if they said before that
Simmons?
Fitz was directing them or something
You
with
guys
the time
okay?
drive, could Fitz be doing this to try and give them a fighting chance, maybe?
I think...
Okay.
It's moving faster than a usual Groundhog Day style story. Oh. Will he remember?
Hey, listen, okay, I need your help. You won't believe this, but I keep...
Repeating the same events over and over again? Yeah. How long did it take you to figure it out this time?
Oh shit!
I was really hoping not to have this conversation again, but if you forgot everything we went through, I guess that means you died again.
Oh.
I died?
It's annoying, because who has to teach you every time? This guy! I've said it 14 times so far.
We've done this 14 times?
Oh no. No. You've died 14 times. We've been through this loop 87 times. Or
Oh.
I should say, 87 that I know about.
That you know about.
Because you don't come powering me up every time. It's okay. Not your fault. Yes, not a big fan.
No, I'm not ready yet. But
Nothing we can do. You'll get used to it.
That little laugh.
Wake me up this time, okay?
Time storm. Yeah, that's right.
approaching the vortex, circling the train. How far away are we?
79 kilometers. Thanks for asking.
Oh, it's getting smaller. Oh shit.
He's saying 79, but it was 94. Sparks, Yo-Yo, Simmons, Deke.
Looks like something just fried the Quinjet's flight system.
Okay. You nearby?
Hey, it's me. Everywhere's nearby. I'm already here. I'll check it out.
Without that implant blocking your memory, maybe we
Blocking your memory.
Oh shit. Oh, they're not gonna forget.
Sounds like something you should tell us.
Think of a fake word and just say it out loud. Anything. Phlebotomy. Yeah, this isn't the first time we did that.
Will it be blocking other stuff?
Here we go.
You know what I mean? We haven't seen her without. We haven't seen her with this out yet.
Are you okay?
What the fuck?
Simmons.
I'm going in there.
Simmons?
What the fuck? What the fuck? It's Daisy too.
I'm going in there. These doors become locked.
They need to get Daisy out, or she's gonna reset with her memories. Get her out.
They're dead.
What a pain in the ass.
This does not appear to be a naturally occurring leak. The cut is too neat and precise.
Murder. Yeah, we get it.
Who?
Wait, I died? Again?
I know this is upsetting for you, but I really just want to get back to the part where we're solving this again. Not to minimize your pain.
To kill for it.
Like,
And you think it was one of us?
To be fair,
Enoch
you're
is the
one
obvious
killed, so that makes you less of a suspect.
choice.
Hang on. You think it was one of us?
Yes, we
But-
want to protect Leopold Fitz, but killing seems rather short-sighted and
No, I don't really see any of them doing it.
The vortex.
So, it's fine.
Is it delayed? Yep, there it is.
Susan.
Oh,
Hey, Susan!
don't touch it.
Because someone decided I should.
He's not wrong.
I'm a machine now. I have programming. Programming which won't even let me.
What?
Well, you figured something out?
It's Enoch.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, shit.
Wait.
They were right.
I cannot stop.
You programmed me to protect the implant at all costs, even if I had to kill.
Oh.
Even if I had to kill you.
Oh. Shit. What are they protecting? I know it's Fitz's location, but there's something big involved with it. Because that shit is extreme.
Which this absolutely is not, just removing a little implant so easy.
Guys, I think we got it.
Oh.
Hello.
D'Souza, which you might keep me in this location.
Quick, let's get things started before. Well, that. Rory!
You see the irony in it.
You did not see the irony.
No, not.
Enoch, Gemma has something to ask you. Go ahead, Gemma. I think it's time we get everyone in on the act.
Enoch,
Everyone's going to be on the ground, right?
we need to talk.
That did not go well.
Where do you get all those weapons?
Dake's dead? Very.
Do we need to be sad about that?
We do not.
Oh my god.
I know your type.
My what now?
I know people like you. Some of my favorite people are people like you.
Oh.
Focused on the greater good, even at your own expense. You want people to think you like being alone, even though...
But how does that...
Because when people like you run into those walls, you should have someone there to pick you back up.
Hell yeah.
And you like to be that someone?
Not for everyone.
We know you'll fight us.
That's why there's 4 of us.
You'll get by us.
Jojo has super speed.
But it will take you a while.
Hopefully just long enough.
Ha ha ha! Hell yeah.
That was nice. Now we need to trap a space robot.
Nice.
It's Enoch. He's the key. He's been against you, but he's the key.
How?
His electrocron displacement mechanism. It would be like removing a human being's heart, taking it outward.
Taking it out would kill him.
Oh,
Simmons.
she's remembering
Okay.
shit.
Everybody remembering.
Oh, fuck. We'll get back to that in a minute. So, if they do this, and for some reason the drive sends him back one more time, but then fixes itself and sends him out of the thing, you know what I mean? It might do a final reset. Enoch would be saved. Could go that way if they want to keep Enoch around. Which I hope they do.
It is not an easy discussion to have.
No, there has to be another
We
solution.
have tried every possible angle.
You can't just expect Enoch to sacrifice.
Oh.
This is what you need.
Uh-huh.
Enoch,
I would like to think Fitz would do the same for me. I would like to think all of you would.
Oh, man.
I've been alone many times. To be candid, I preferred it, but it wasn't until I met this particular team
Oh, when
of
they
shield
left him.
agents that being alone meant feeling lonely. And I don't care for it, so I am feeling, as you might expect, some anxiety now.
You don't have to. But the feeling is temporary. At least for the person dying. The ones who are left behind. Less so.
what do you mean?
I have seen the future. Carry on this mission and cherish it, for it will be your last mission together.
You were a good friend to all of us.
As I have always.
I wasn't ready for that.
Jump successful, everybody. We're safe.
That ending broke me. That broke me, man. One of my favorite episodes, probably of the whole show. I thought that was phenomenal from start to finish. I was made aware that this is directed by Elizabeth Henstridge. It was her first time directing anything, so that's pretty cool. I think she knocked it out of the park. Absolutely incredible from start to finish. Like, hit everything, hit all the notes, you know. I'm a lover of time loop stories, of Groundhog Day stories, especially in like TV shows. I love it in movies, but I love it in TV shows where they do a standalone episode. This is probably my favorite utilization of that story. You know, I just thought it was done so well, and the pacing was really good. You know, a lot of the times with these kind of storylines, there's a slow build up to all of the stuff to them. Knowing what's going to happen and all that, whereas this, it was like almost immediate. You know, the pacing of the episode was just incredible. Yeah, like absolutely incredible. I was really expecting Fitz at the end. Really expecting Fitz, and then we got Nathaniel. I'm worried. I'm going to do the Fitz stuff straight away then, right? I have a theory on Fitz. You see, there's a lot of stuff still going against it, right? Obviously, I feel like this episode made it... they either made it clear or tried to make us think that Fitz is dead. Because you had Simmons saying, what have I done, right? Which leads me to believe either they had to do something regarding Fitz's death to get back there to fix something or do something, or maybe she just witnessed it, or maybe he sacrificed himself. I'm thinking he's the sacrificing himself thing, and maybe it was the direct cause of something she did, because Enoch, towards the end, in his fucking incredible death scene, when they were talking about friends dying and experiencing that, and he said something like, I've been through that before. Excuse me. I don't know, you see, I feel like that's referencing Fitz, you know? And then, like, what would make Gemma break down like that? It would have to be something related to Fitz or to a death like that, you know? And then one of Enoch's last words, or last things he said, Fitz, he was my best friend. You know, past tense. Now, obviously, that could be he could be just saying it that way because he's dying. But when you connect that with the other two things, with the other few things that happened in this episode, you know, you start to draw a picture that I don't like. You know, that it's been my theory from the start that something tragic happened, you know, and that's going to be, like, the only thing I hope doesn't happen is I hope we're not going to get Fitz in one episode. You know, if he is dead, that means he's only going to be in one episode. It's going to be an episode showing what happened to them. Because shit happened. They went into the future. They experienced everything that happened, you know? Because everything that Enoch said at the end, they've experienced that. So they've obviously been time traveling. Like, the thing that's going against all of this, and the whole Fitz is dead thing, is the reason she has the implant was to keep his location from being made, because she was saying, like, he's exposed, and if the Chronicoms get him. Now, that could be, maybe the implant, I only just thought of this now, maybe the implant was suppressing what happened to Fitz from her and making her think she needs to hide the location because she can't deal with it, you know? Maybe it was a way of keeping her going so that she could finish everything, you know? Or it could be a situation where Fitz was dying and they uploaded his consciousness to something, you know? Because they said he was doing the time drive. He was picking where they go, or he was directing that, you know? And she still said he's out in the open. So maybe his consciousness, maybe his body is dead and all that, and his consciousness is uploaded to something related to the Chronicoms. I don't know. Something bad happened, and it's going to destroy every single one of us, you know? Look at what happened with Enoch here. Look how perfect they made his death scene, you know? Enoch, a character that came into it in pretty much season 4 technically, like at the end of the last episode, but like, look at how, like, that hit me hard, man. Enoch's death scene, everything was just done so well in that, but I can't even begin to fathom what the Fitzsimmons episode is going to do to us. But I'm going to be disappointed, and not saying anything bad about the show. It won't take away my enjoyment, but I will be disappointed if it's a one episode thing with Fitz, you know. Just because he's my favorite character, that's all, you know. I understand the character is off doing stuff. It's great, or the actor. It's great that the actor's getting loads of work. He deserves it. He's fucking absolutely phenomenal, you know. Since he started this show, he's been my favorite character. But that's why, you know, I just wanted a bit more. But I'm not ready for for the episode we're going to get. Enoch's death, man. I was really, really hoping, and I was only thinking this at the start, because the further it went into the death scene, I was like, it's not happening now, you know, because they're making too big of a deal of it. But I was really hoping it would be a situation where they would fix it, and maybe it would shoot them back to the start of the loop again, and then they would realize they broke the loop when they get out. But that doesn't make sense with the storyline they were doing, because they were barreling towards the time thing, whatever they call it, the time storm. I'm really, really sad that Enoch is gone. He is phenomenal. The actor is absolutely incredible, you know. Since he got introduced, he's one of the best, in my opinion, or he's one of the best that I've seen do a robot type character. You know, everything about him, his mannerisms, his speech, everything, and the way he shows emotion while also doing a robotic character is just incredible, you know. And seeing the progression of him throughout the show has just been amazing. Sucks to lose him, but I'm really happy we got him for as long as we did, you know, because we might not have, you know. Tears were shed. Someone was cutting onions in here. Yeah. I'm looking forward to watching this episode again. I'm watching this with my girlfriend, and I'm watching it with 2 friends as well, separately. So every week I watch the episode like 4 times, because I watch it myself here reacting, and then I watch it when I'm editing it back, because I rewatch it as I'm doing the edit, and then I watch it with both groups then as well, with my girlfriend and with my 2 friends. So I'm both looking forward and not looking forward to rewatching it just because of the end. But I like doing it because it allows me to see a bit more. You know, especially watching it the second time, you see a lot more anyway, because you know what's happening, so you get to kind of absorb more information. You know, stuff that you might have missed the first time. So I'm excited to watch this again, but I'm gonna have to brace myself. The memory thing, like, I'm going back onto the Fitz thing again, like, just with how much they tried to keep Diana in Gemma. I don't know. I'm going to stop talking about it, because I'm just going to keep going in circles. I'll talk about it again next episode, because it's going to be brought up next episode with them knowing about it. You know, Daisy and Coulson knows about it now, so it's going to be brought up next episode. Yeah, the whole Groundhog Day style story was done great. I talked about that already. Again, what made this so great for me is we usually see it at the start. You know, with a lot of these storylines, you usually see it at the start of the loop, and then it jumps forward as it's going on. You know, it jumps exponentially longer as the scene progresses, as they start to learn stuff. Whereas this one, they kind of jumped into it, and we were already 87 loops and 14 deaths in, you know. So I love that we started in the middle, because it allowed for, first off, Coulson. It allowed for Coulson to be absolutely so pissed off with everything that's going on, and it was a side of Coulson that I didn't know I needed. You know, he's so funny. This was pretty much a Daisy and Coulson episode, and I love the 2 of them working together. We've gotten bits, but the 2 of them together for a whole episode is just great. You know, it feels like back in season 1 and 2. You know, it's I love it. And seeing Coulson just pissed off about it, having to keep going through the loop and being the only one actually remembering everything. You know, because Daisy kept on getting reset when she died. That was a nice little twist as well. Usually the death resets the loop, or when they get to the certain moment. You know, usually something causes the death. But I loved it. I just loved the structure of the episode, and I loved, in some of the scenes, all the Enoch fight scenes were just really, really funny. They're done really well. But I love some of them, because you can tell by like Daisy's expression and Coulson's expression that when we're seeing it, we think maybe it's the first time, and then when we see their expression, they're like, and you're like, it's not. This has happened so many times. Little small things like that. Like, that's another reason why I can't wait to rewatch it again. So you'll notice a lot more small things like that. But and Sousa and Daisy, I'm all for it, man. I'm all for it. Sousa is I feel like that's a great pairing, and I want Daisy to have some good luck with her romantic life. I said that really weird. But her love life, you know, it's cool. It's a great pairing. Sousa is the man, you know, he's just great. I'm so glad they brought him over onto this show and kept him around, and having them pair up is great. I'm all for it. The only problem is, they looped after they kissed, right? So they're going to have to do all of that again. Or did they? Was the kiss the last loop? I can't remember. I'll have to rewatch it. But yeah, it's great. All of their scenes together this episode was great. You could always see how much he cared. He cares about everyone anyway, but you could see how much he cared about Daisy since he got introduced, and because they kept on spending more time together, and they were a great pairing anyway. I was all for it, but it was good to see the progression of that throughout the last few episodes, because it's only been a few episodes since he's been in it, you know, and then we didn't have him for the 80s themed episode, so it's cool. And Daisy deserves it, you know. She hasn't had a great track record on the show with romantic interests so far, you know. So hopefully he survives, because that would suck if he didn't. I honestly don't really have a whole lot to talk about anymore. They were all the big things. I have to pose a question for the Q&A, don't I? I kind of, like, most of them so far have been to do with Fitz and Simmons and what's going on with them, but I feel like I can't really not ask a question based on that now, because of the stuff that happened, you know? So, for the question this week, based on all the stuff in this episode, right? Do you guys think that Fitz is dead? Yes or no? And if you're going to ask it, hashtag it AOSQA and give me some details on what you think the logistics are with regards to it. You know, whether you think it's a yes or a no. Because I gave all of mine there. My off the top of my head theories, you know, he could be dead and uploaded to his mind could be uploaded to some machine or some framework type thing, because the Chronocoms, as far as I know, still exist in the future. So I don't know, or he could be just dead, and maybe Diana was keeping her through it, making her block out all, making her think that she needed to repress the memory of where he is. Yeah, I don't know. So let me know. Let me know what you guys think. Also, let me know what you think about the episode. If you want to tweet any other question or ask any other questions or talking points about this episode, because there was a lot in this episode, tweet at us, hashtag AOSQA. Let me know what you guys think about Sousa and Daisy, if you agree. If you don't, let me know how the Enoch death went down with G, if you were emotional about it. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode. Hit that like button, subscribe if you liked the video. We will be back next week with another reaction to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Only 4 left, but yeah, I'm excited and frightened and sad. I'm going to go cry now for a week until the next episode. If you want to stay up to date with all things Video Juice, check out our social media links below, and we will see you next time. Later.
So I could soothe your frightened mind and let our souls collide. Rising tide so we can ride away upon a tumbling wave.